On one level, this is what the Hells Angels trial is all about. The little crystals in those bags are methamphetamine. You'll find the word mentioned 82 times in the federal indictment. The crooks and the cops both call it crank or speed. It's made easily by following a recipe that calls for a few chemicals and a few simple pieces of lab gear, like these confiscated recently by federal agents. This government chemist is demonstrating the final step that turns methamphetamine base into saleable crystals. Users say it makes you feel good and powerful and energetic, but it can burn you out and it can make you crazy. Officers say this is the product that gives the Hells Angels their money, hundreds of thousands of dollars, perhaps millions of dollars. Money that is said to have bought judges, bought off prosecutors, paid off cops, and gone to pay for lawyers and bail bondsmen to keep angels out of jail, and to keep the club elite at a high level of luxury, or so say police. This is what you may think of when you think Hells Angels, death on the road, people who spit on the rules that hold society together. But today's members say that is a misbegotten media image based on events that stopped a decade or more ago. They claim the days of sleeping in garages and terrorizing bars are long gone. It's just that the reputation is colorful and dies hard. They say today's members of the club are, for the most part, welders or painters or teamsters or the like, people who make their money like the rest of us. Sure, some admit, there are members of the club who continue to live outside of the law, but not many, and not necessarily those who have been charged. And if a member lives that way, he does it by himself, not with club sanction or even club knowledge. Police agree the old days are gone, but not for the same reason. They claim the club has large legitimate business holdings, often obtained by extortion and arson, that it deals in other drugs like heroin and is involved with contract killings. All this comes from officers who have skulked around in gullies. An important issue here is how well do police understand what they're seeing. Take this example. This report was brought together confidentially in 1973. It was intended to give law enforcement the inside story. It accuses individual club members with dozens of felonies. This report has many inaccuracies. So police judgments based on the report are therefore often faulty. Among the entries is what's passed off as a who's who of the Oakland chapter. Among the who's is Elliot Valderrama. He is linked by the report to drug importing and contract killing. Elliot Valderrama has never been charged with either offense. This is Elliot Valderrama today. In 1973, police got their information about Valderrama and the other police agencies and the press. The police and the public were misled, but the reports were not recalled. They are still out there, they're still wrong. It's true of fraternity, their family, he says. Some don't like work and can't stand society's conventions. Some have done heavy prison time for big mistakes. But Fu Griffin claims things have changed, and when it comes to breaking laws at least, the members have mellowed. Griffin, for instance, spent nearly 15 years in prison for drug charges, but now he's only 8 units away from an anthropology degree at UC Berkeley, all of it earned on academic grants and scholarships. He says his new life, like the new life of the club, should not be viewed with the same old stereotypes. But whether the bikes are lined up in front of the Oakland Coliseum or in front of the Oakland Clubhouse, police caution against being fooled by what's on the surface. They claim extra police activity has driven some club members to becoming more sophisticated, but no less at odds with organized society. On the next background report, we'll see how the new law being used to corral the Hells Angels may have a hidden danger for us all. In Oakland, Mike O'Connor, News Center 4.